In this video lecture, you're going to learn about environmental pollution. Let me see the definition. So the term pollution is the introduction of harmful materials into the environment. These harmful materials are collectively called pollutants. So these pollutants can be from natural way or also can be created by human activities. These pollutants can damage the quality and quantity of air, which causes the air pollution, water, which causes the water pollution, and land, which causes the land pollution. Let me see the types of pollution here. So we have types of pollution. So noise pollution, soil pollution, radioactive pollution, air pollution, and water pollution. Let me see one by one the causes, effects, and how to avoid that pollution. So first one, let me talk about air pollution. Air pollution is the presence of substances, that is harmful substances in the atmosphere. So that produces some illness to the health of human and other living beings also. Not only the living beings, it causes damage to the environmental condition, especially the climatic condition, or to the materials also. There are different types of harmful air pollutants, such as gaseous material, particulates, and other biological molecules play a vital role in the production of air pollution. And causes of air pollution: pollution due to wildfires. Currently, land construction has boomed and made many people adopt to it than worry about the environment they habit. The concept of cutting down trees for their concretization and for developing technology, so that completely eradicate the green cover, the forest area. So that also causes the pollution due to forest fire. And secondly, harmful emission from vehicles also release some harmful gases that pollute the air around us, especially sulfur dioxide is emitted from these vehicles, and this is a major cause of the air pollution. This is also considered a major chemical for acid rain and greenhouse effect also. Then third one is waste and deforestation. As I told you in the beginning, so construction and extreme concretization, we are cutting down the green cover. So deforestation and landfill, simply heaping off or waste, deposition of waste, so that also emits some hazardous gases to the atmosphere that also pollute our air, especially methane, that is highly flammable and very hazardous. And fourth one is power plant. Power generation emit greenhouse gases such as methane, nitrous acid, and carbon dioxide by burning coal in order to generate electricity. So these gases also can able to pollute the air. It causes greenhouse effect and what we can say greenhouse effect and acid rain. So these and all, ozone layer depletion and all. So these gases, these are responsible for these many air pollution. Then effects of air pollution. So these are some pollutants that causes some health effects at very high level: nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, ozone. So these are the gaseous substances that irritate the airways of the lungs, increasing the symptoms of suffering from lung diseases. Then some particles, that is harmful particulates, which is suspended in the air, that also causes the lung diseases. It is carried deep into the lungs, whereas they cause inflammation and worsening of the heart muscles. And carbon monoxide, so this gas prevents the uptake of oxygen by the blood, that lead to significant reduction in the good supply of proper supply of oxygen to the heart, especially in the heart patient. And how to avoid air pollution. So you can use public transport, buy energy efficient vehicles, consider go green, always recycle, reduce your consumption, reuse, try to reuse your consumption good. Consider go green, use natural gas like LPG, turn on to biofuel or less fueled vehicle, plant a garden, always plant for a greenery, use low volatile organic compounds so that you can reduce the uh, mixing of the volatile organic compounds to the environment, and turn off lights when not in use. So these are the some suggestions you can avoid air pollution. And second one is water pollution. So water pollution means any physical, chemical, or biological changes that happens in the water ecosystem that alter the quality of water for human consumption and other living being consumption. So that causes pollution here, which is we call it as water pollution. What are the causes of water pollution? Discharge, the outlet of domestic and industrial effluent waste, any leakage from water tank, marine dumping, radioactive waste, and atmospheric deposition. So these are the outlets, if that mix with the water ecosystem, that causes water pollution. In addition, heavy metals that disposed of from any industries, factories, that also can accumulate in the lake, river, any water ecosystem, that also causes the water pollution. And effects of water pollution. So first one is disease outbreak is there, because if the water is consuming by any living being, so that First, it causes the disease outbreak in human. If the water is they are using for drinking purposes or any other polluted water, if they intake, it causes the typhoid, cholera, hepatitis and various other diseases, because the water got polluted. It is accumulating more toxic substances, especially the microorganisms. Then destruction of ecosystem. Water pollution can cause an entire ecosystem to collapse if left unchecked. The living beings which is present inside, the flora, the microflora and the algae, another things which is suspended in the water ecosystem, polluted water ecosystem, in the water those they are consuming and reusing it, other living beings, any cattle, if they are drinking that water, if that polluted water is left unchecked, so that is also one destruction to the biodiversity, especially the water ecosystem. Then eutrophication. So many discharge of nutrients from many outlets, industrial waste, agricultural waste, landfills and other things, if it get mixed in the water ecosystem, that increases the eutrophication. Eutrophication means increases in chemical content in the water, so that invites the algal blooms. So algal blooms that result in the end zone finally, once the nutrients get exhausted, to eat the algae. Then on the other side, bacteria can able to colonize, and totally that leads to biological oxygen demand and biological chemical demand. So that leads to the death of the organism which is present in the water, and it affects the food chain also. The water drink by any cattle, if you are taking that cattle as a food, or any other organism, fish which we are taking, so that completely affect the food chain. So these are some effects of water pollution. And how to avoid water pollution? So here, before entering into how to avoid the water pollution, save the water first for the future consumption, for the future generation. Use it judicially. So do not pour any cooking or any other waste. Don't dump any waste into the water ecosystem. So that is the first thing, one can avoid the water pollution. And you can use the water judiciously whenever it is needed. So that amount, that quantity of water you can use. Don't waste water, don't dump any waste in the water. And if the water, if the contamination of water is from agricultural waste, instead of using high cost of pesticide, chemical herbicides and fertilizer, you can switch on to vermicomposting, biofertilizer, biopesticide, so that efficient kind of biosources you can use it for your agricultural purposes. And main thing how to avoid water pollution is, don't take bath, don't wash your animals, don't use it for other purposes. The water ecosystem, don't contaminate it by dumping the waste. So this is how you can avoid the water pollution. And third one is noise pollution. So noise pollution is generally defined as a regular exposure to elevated sound level, especially the, it affects the air drum, the soft tissues which is present in the air, not only in human and other living beings also. So World Health Organization, they set the sound levels less than 70 decibel. So sound is usually represented by the unit decibel. So if it is less than 70 decibel only, it is pleasant to our eardrum, you can hear. If it is above 70 decibel, that is the elevated sound, there it arises the noise pollution. Okay, what are all the causes of noise pollution? So many causes of noise pollution. So first one is industrialization, same, it is concretization, development. So that causes to produce more machines. So running of generator, mills, huge exhaust fan, if they are running, it produces huge noise, that causes noise pollution. Vehicles, if it is not properly monitored, your vehicles, so that also generate some, it emits some gaseous pollutants also, as well as it creates noise also when it's running on the road. And events, public gatherings, speakers and mic, so that also causes the noise pollution. Construction site, mining of minerals, construction of building, etc. So these many, it causes the noise pollution. Then how to avoid noise pollution? We can reduce the noise pollution by turning off the appliances. I'm telling here, whenever you need a pleasant sound, so how much ever you can able to hear, you can able to understand, so that much sound is enough for you people. So whenever it need, you can turn on the appliances, other time you can switch it off. Lowering the volume, you know how you are listening and what you are understanding, so accordingly you can lower the volume. Plant more trees. there are some trees it can able to grasp the noise, so you can plant accordingly. You can plant for any greenery. Regular maintenance of your vehicles, whether it is two-wheeler, four-wheeler and other machines, regular maintenance should be there. Otherwise, after some period of time, if it is not properly maintained, monitor, it will also start creating some noises, so that leads to noise pollution. By controlling noise, we can control the negative health effects. So some irritability, irritation, some health condition happens when you are continuously exploring to the noise, continuous elevated level. So by reducing the noise, you can able to control your negative health effects. Then fourth one is land pollution. This is the deposition of waste, whether it is in the form of solid or liquid, the deposition of waste material. So that contaminate the soil and as well as the groundwater level. If you're simply dumping a waste on the road or any barren land, that causes the land pollution. And there are so many outlets for land pollution. The first thing is when you are dumping your waste on any barren land, there it starts the land pollution. So after that, it starts decontaminating the underground water, and the other thing, it produces some bad odor, and the gases emits from that also creates some air pollution. And any living beings, if it is started eating anything, so that also will contaminate the nature. So we have variety of land pollution from many outlets. So from garbage is the first one. Factory, that is the waste where they are dumping. Then from farming, agricultural farming, mining, so electronic waste, agricultural waste, municipal waste. So waste can be divided into different types based on the outlet where they are expelling out. Then effects of land pollution, deforestation and soil erosion happens. Agricultural chemicals, if it rains, the chemicals what you are using for your agricultural crops, that also runs off, or it will sediment in the land, that causes the air pollution. Industrialization, so the waste material they are again dumping into the land only. So industrialization, mining of minerals, landfills, human sewage, groundwater poisoning, water nutrient poisoning, not at all good for consumption. Loss of topsoil, we might have studied many layers of soil, so topsoil degradation will be there. Shifting of habitation, that is concretization, development technology, so that completely eradicate the green cover. And finally, the beneficial microbe which is involved in the biodegradable mechanism, it is completely lost. So it causes the land pollution, and it leads to the increased risk of wildfires, forest fire. So these are some effects of land pollution. And how to avoid the land pollution: reduce the use of chemical fertilizers and chemical pesticides in agricultural area. You can switch on to biosource, biofertilizer, biocompost, biopesticide, like that. And limit your consumption of material goods. Whatever you need, purchase that alone. Utilize that in a judiciary way. Dispose toxic material properly. Not only toxic material, dispose your waste properly. Whether it is biodegradable, no problem. If it is non-biodegradable, like plastics and other things, plastics also now it is available in the market, bioplastic from the biopolymers of plant source, so that you can use it. Switch on to that biosource, dispose the toxic chemicals properly, preserve your green cover, forest green cover, plant a tree, use less plastic. Solid waste treatment should be there. You can use vermicomposting to convert the waste into a nutrient rich compost. And recycling, the main thing is you have to recycle the waste, reduce the use of consumption as much possible, reuse the content. Okay, I hope you understood the content. So my last wish for you people: plant a tree even if it is your last end date. Thank you all.